Hey, it's time to play, and today what we want to do is create the first train station in this particular world we're building. We have picked out an area up in the northern part of the map that has another couple nodes of oil. We're going to extract the oil, refine the oil, but we're going to do packaged fuel from this place. Now, if we have excess fuel, we might put a power plant or two there, but we want to get the packaged fuel flowing down here so we can start fueling our other vehicles and such with packaged fuels instead of with coal. So we're just kind of updating, moving forward. We also, I'm going to turn around here. We have some conveyor belts here that are bringing stuff down. We're going to get rid of those nasty looking conveyor belts and replace them with bringing the product down with the trains. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a back and forth train. In other words, it's just going to come all the way down here. Then it's going to go straight up the same track and hit two different spots as it goes through, and then bring product back from here where these conveyors are coming from. And then it's going to also then track over to that oil field and pick up the packaged fuel and bring it on down as well. This episode's going to be really, really fantastic as we figure out how to get a train to go back and forth, because I couldn't figure that out quite that way. But I did some research and hoping we get it right, and we'll see. So come along the journey with me and we'll get started. So I'm going to we're putting the train station as we're overlooking the plant over here on this big bluff. Okay. So the train station will come here. Part of these conveyors will still exist, but they'll go to the train station that's located here rather than coming all the way from the fields that they're at. So let's start by building a train station on this side. Yes, we want it oriented that way. I'm hoping that that leaves us enough space to connect to a couple different depots. Okay. Now, one thing about the train station is that it does need to be powered. So we're going to need to connect this to power at some point. So you see Garrett around there. He's going to help us to build the track there. So we have all three of us here. Also, both sons are here. Garrett is kind of in between classes right now. His classes ended earlier this week. And so Garrett is here, so you hear his voice. Robert is here.
Hello,
He's up at the oil field right now, so he's starting to build the infrastructure for us picking up the packaged fuel. So I'm down here building the beginnings of the platforms. So the freight platform here, we want that to come out this direction. And at least how many? We have coal, we have reanimated SAM, we have the packaged fuel. So we need at least 3 of them. Are we going to bring any just straight fuel, or we might have residual plastic to come down to, Robert?
I don't know.
Okay. We've got at least, we have either rubber or residual plastic that's going to come down it.
Could we place a foundation underneath these so we could later build around and decorate it up a little bit?
I built without a foundation?
Yeah, you guys did.
The sin of it! Oh! I must repent! Oh no. Destructo mode. Oh, how dare I do such a dastardly thing? Oh, I can't believe I did that. I really can't believe I did that.
If you have to bridge the railway across a gap, you can throw up some large concrete or metal pillars, and those are wide enough to hold
the tracks?
Hold the track.
Good, because you're going to have to, while we went down on this rock bridge up here, if you can see my screen, while we had to go up that rock bridge there, we're probably going to have to bridge it and go straight through here. So yeah, you can put some pillars there to keep that up. Okay. I'm going to repent and build my foundations. I want it right there. Okay, so we're gonna put that around there, and there, Okay, I've created 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars.
Again, my main go-to is just put pillars on it, but
Okay, so I'm deliberately building a station at the other end to hopefully facilitate the trains going back and forth. So we'll see if that works. Okay, I'm going to call the end of the line main factory 1, and I'm going to call the other end of the line, the reverse part of it, main factory 2. What is this? Hey Garrett, may I make a suggestion here? That instead of going under this rock overpass, that you come straight out of the gate and go straight up to there where you see on my screen where I'm pointing?
I know what you're saying, but that's not as cool.
Oh, a whirly thing is cooler.
Yes.
Okay, but you destroyed it. Because it wasn't working?
It didn't look very good. I'm going to replace it with the whirly thing that Bro came up with.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to go up and build the other train station. We're going to build a train station at all the places with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 freight openings. So Garrett, when you come over here, this little shallow point is where we would like you to run the track, and then over to the left here, and then kind of deviate across the land here, and come up to this spacious area here. Okay?
Is there any way to get rid of these crash sites?
No.
No. We have wondered about that ourselves.
That is.
There's where. And I'm going to create the plane train platform starting here. Okay, I'm going to put this right in the middle, and I'm going to conform it to the world grid. And I'm going to.
Gosh, that construction is not simple. Not simple at all.
No. Putting train tracks in are not simple. Anybody wants to try to convince you of that, they haven't done it yet.
Because
okay, so Garrett, how you doing on the train tracks?
I'm doing pretty good.
What I kind of need to know is what the angle of attack is going to be when you get up here. Because it's going to come up that isthmus and come in this direction. I'm going to need to make this come out a ways so you can turn. And I might need to move this power pole. So you need to come up onto the, for coming this way would be the left part of the platform. And I think you need to connect about right. 1, 2, and take out this one. And I need to put 4 empty platforms.
The Zeewold station is connected.
Fantastic. And you went around the power. Okay, good. That's good. And this station looks like it's powered up, based on just being powered up at the other place. Yep. Okay. Okay, so Garrett, you may now continue the track, and I need to put the map up here. Okay, so I am right here. Okay, we can see where Robert is. Pull up your map in Satisfactory. You can see where I am now. I'm at the end of the platform that we just built, the coal plant stop, and it needs to go over here, and we were going to go, oh, we were going to go along this shore to get to Robert, the shore of the lake between Robert and me. Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm here to help. What can I do? And I'm not the government.
Oh, good.
Yep, I'm
Yeah,
right here.
I think you should build. Coming back to this direction, I think you should just build it right over the water, right over here.
Okay, very
Yeah.
good. I will start the platform here on this little spit and extend it right over the water there. All right, I am ready to establish a train station, my friends.
Nice. I like.
Okay, Robert, Garrett, the platform is built. I'm just waiting for a train to come into it. Okay, so here what I've done here is I've gone to the place where we're going to create the packaged fuel. I've named this station Packaged Fuel Depot 1. Just like the other end of the line at the very beginning, I've put a train station here and a train station at the other end. And just named them Packaged Fuel 1 and 2. So this is number 2 here. And this is going to then take from the products that end up being made as byproducts and as packaged fuel from what Robert is creating here over the one pure node and the 2 normal nodes that we had available to us here. And you see Robert hasn't even hooked up with pipes any of the actual fuel. He's created a platform here with fuel generators and with other constructors over here to create the various packaged fuel and so forth. So it looks like that is taking shape. The train station is here. Garrett is still working on the tracks to get to this train station, and I'm going to go quickly show you the other train station in the middle. All right, so now I'm at the other train station here at the coal plant that we had. Now the coal plant is producing coal and coal power for it's coal power for the grid, and then coal extraction is also producing coal for the truck station down below and the steel factories that we have down below as well. So there's multiple things happening here. So we're going to end up bringing the conveyors over here instead of sending those conveyors down to the rest of the factory. So as I walk along the train track here, notice the conveyors here that come out. Those conveyors are going to be rerouted over to the train station so that I can be able to just get rid of these conveyors going all the way down. I'm just going to continue riding all the way along, and you'll see the beautiful scenery along this train as it goes to the packaged fuel factories. Looks like feels like I'm floating above it a little bit. Whoa, gosh, Garrett, you did that on purpose. Are you going to create a crash?
Might be.
Oh gosh, there's a train at the other end. Train collision. Oh gosh, you destroyed 2 of my trains.
Just wrecked trains across the whole thing.
Garrett. One of them reestablished themselves.
You have to press E to re-rail the train.
Oh, okay. So you re-railed it. And can I run along here, please, and leave me alone for a bit? So this is the track that Garrett has pushed through this beautiful area here, around the rocks, by these beautiful waterfalls, over the water. And we continue walking and walking and running, and it goes straight into the next train station. Very good. All connected up nice and neat. That's way cool.
Gosh. Smoothing out this train track so that it rides smoothly is gonna take forever.
Well, you know, it's kind of like authoring a book. At some point, you just have to say it's good enough. Well, Robert has finished constructing the power plant, aka plastics factory and packaged fuel plant. You can see over here the conveyors that are bringing the packaged fuel in and bringing the plastic in. Now we just need to go set up the trains to start hauling it to the next stop. So let's go ahead and do that. All right. So I'm here on the empty platform. I'm going to go ahead and build a train. And the train is going to need to have, of course, a locomotive. And we need it pointed that direction for the end. So I'm going to put it there. And then we need a freight car. There. And another freight car. 3, 4. Now we need a locomotive at the other end because we're going to go back and forth. So we need a locomotive at that end. Okay. And let's go to the other end to make sure I got this train going the right direction. And it looks like I did. Yep, it's going into the station. So that one will be towing the ones that will go into the station. Okay, now we need to tell all of these that this is going to be a load station. And I think by default, when you put them in, they're load stations. So that one's loading. So I would imagine these two are loading as well. And they're set to load. Okay, open train menu queue. Okay. This is where we're telling it to go to and then after that, we have it go to main factory 1. So, yes, that should be the way it goes. It goes to the coal plant first, and then it goes to the main factory, and then it comes all the way, skipping the coal plant and going straight through to back to the equal 1. Okay, save changes. There we go. And turn on self-driving.
If this works first try, we'll just call ourselves.
And we've got cargo. So I'm just gonna watch. This will be just way cool. I'm not sure. Okay, so now it should dock at this train station. And this one's going to be a load station, so by default, it should stop here. Docking. Good. And because there's no cargo, it probably won't load anything because I got to connect the items to the station now. And now it'll go ahead and go. That station is unreachable. Garrett, something's wrong.
Okay, you might have the wrong number on it. You might need to go to number 2 instead of number 1.
Okay, so let's let's open the train menu. Edit the time and take this.
It should be connected.
Take main factory 1 out and put main factory 2. Take this out and put depot 1 back in. Okay, save changes and turn on self-driving. Okay, so I'm going to get in here and manually drive it.
Okay.
And see what's happening. Okay. What? Oh, dizziness. That's cool.
Oh, I love it.
That is so cool.
Well, I'm glad you like it.
So why is this station unreachable? It might be that we have to stop at the coal plant both directions. I don't know.
That could be it.
But I don't want to. So.
I don't want to.
Yeah, don't want to. Save changes. Okay. Package fuel depot. Okay, guys, I'm riding the train now. We've got it scheduled on both ends. We've got it actually going back and forth. I'm riding it now through Garrett's, whirly thing to elevate it up to the next level of the cliff. Garrett did a great job on this one. And then we'll go on up here. We're going to be destroying these conveyors, so you'll see that we're going to clip the conveyors a little bit. We're also going to clip that mountain just a bit. We might have to correct that. So we're not worried about clipping the conveyors so much, right, at this point. But we come up here to the next train station that's going to be picking up coal. And we've got cargo. We've got cargo on the front that couldn't unload because they're full down at the other end. So I've got to reconnect the outports at the other station. It took a little bit of tweaking and work, as you've probably noticed, to get the trains to do the things the way it needed to be. And I think we're going to come up with a short to share what we learned in setting up a forward and back station. All right, so we're turning back and going the other direction, just like it should. And there we go. So I'm going to get out of the vehicle right now, and I'm going to go to the other side, and I'm going to get these conveyors reconnected up with the outports here, and then we'll be pretty well done. So thanks for coming. This has been a great video. I love making train stations. We worked out all the issues, and we'll just reconnect the dots at this point, all the conveyors and so forth. And we'll see you again in the next episode. Be sure to hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed already, consider subscribing. Our members and us are having a lot of fun with server access that we've created to two worlds on a server, and we plan to continue that. So consider joining us and having fun with us. We'll see you again later. Thanks.